This is an illustrated documentary series of the local and international travels of Dr. Jose Rizal from 1882 to 1896. Many of the landmarks and markers, photographs, and video clips shown in this series are the actual places mentioned in his travels diary and letters. Started in 2015, this 5-year documentary project is dedicated to the Filipino youths, patriots, and all non-Filipinos who propagate the teachings and ideals of the national hero. I highly recommend this documentary series to students and teachers as a companion reference in studying and teaching the life and travels of Dr. Jose Rizal. This series will bring everyone to where it happened, places where Dr. Rizal has visited, studied, and lived while working for reforms for his country. A 500-page coffee table book is bundled with these videos. Good luck and enjoy the series.
Vaarwel aan Betenland.
My name is Florentino Rodal. I teach at the Complutense University.
Marker was installed by the Knights of Rizal and Maximo chapter Stuttgart.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, and the marker was put on the wall on 2013. I hope so. Okay, 2013, and we had a very special guest at that time. The Vice President of the Philippines came here to einweihen.
To inaugurate?
Yeah, that's it, the marker. Yes. So it was a big party, a very big party. We were about, du warst schon damals dabei, gell? Wie viele Leute waren wir? 50, 60, 70? About 70 Knights of Rizal and the family, yeah? A big event, yeah. And yeah, this is a story. Now we're standing here. Oh yeah, and let me spell. Okay, this part shows the members of the Knights of Rizal of Stuttgart. Yeah, and he was our founder. This chart member, and what else I can tell you? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the marker was sponsored by the Philippine government during that time.
So they brought the
That's
black,
it.
the
Yeah,
whole black.
the black one, and this one we made by ourselves. The design and so on. Yeah, and this one came from the Philippines. I think from the historical commission or historical commission of the Philippines. Yes. And the reason why we have this marker here is because about 100 years ago, this was the hotel, Marquardt Hotel, the best house in Stuttgart, or the first house in Stuttgart. And Hotel Rizal stood one night here before he traveled further to Basel. And the station where he arrived is 1 minute from here. I will show you later the station. So this is the first marker, then we have a second marker outside here. But this was installed after the marker outside. Yes. So now we are going to this to that part where Hotel Rizal arrived. It's the first station of Stuttgart, built in I think 1860, 70, like this. Yes. So we go ahead.
Okay.
It's very hot today.
Yes. Yes.
But I think it's my jacket.
It's his jacket.
Yes, the jacket, yeah. We move on. So this complete building was the hotel. If you have a look upstairs, it was all the hotel. And this part is the beginning of the station, the first station of Stuttgart, train station. Yeah. Just over there.
Is it okay to shoot inside?
Yes. This is the well station, train station. They rebuilt everything, but you can imagine that how the station looked like. Today there is a cinema here inside. If you go upstairs, you can go into cinema. What a change. Now we will go to that part of the first marker we put on the wall. Okay, let's go ahead, please. This is also a part of the hotel, or this was also part of the hotel. Yeah. Today all this is part of the cinema. You can see down here pictures or posters of upcoming movies. Now we are standing on this place where we can see the first marker we put on the wall. You can see the marker of Jose Rizal on the right side, that's it. And on the left side you can see the marker for Richard Wagner, a great music writer, componist, yeah, great componist of Stuttgart, not of Stuttgart, but of Saxonia, von Sachsen, yeah? Of Saxonia. And he also stood a few nights in this hotel. Up there. We put this marker on 2012. And on the marker you can read a little story about the reason why Jose Rizal was here in Stuttgart with his friend.
Okay, so when he was here, he goes around like this.
Yes, he goes around. That's right. Yeah, he goes around. But there was not enough time to visit the whole city because on the next day he was very tired, and on the next day he traveled further to Basel, Switzerland.
Sir Werner said this used to be a street.
Yes.
Back in Rizal day.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
So back in Rizal day you see carriages.
Right, that's right. So it didn't change so much since the time of Rizal. Only the building changed, but the structure of the city is the same as the time of Jose Rizal. Also, you can see the castle. The new castle is over there, and then palace. It's more palace than castle. But over there you can see the old castle of Stuttgart. It's over there. And this is a monument of a duke. You can see over there. Yes. So you can feel, you have a little feeling how the time of Rizal was when he stood here in Stuttgart. Gives you a little feeling. Welcome to our Duke. He lived about 400 years ago in the Renaissance time, and he was very powerful during the time he lived.
Christoph von Württemberg.
Yeah, Christoph from Württemberg. That's right. Yeah, Christoph from Württemberg is his name. He was a warrior duke, and the time were very dangerous he lived, and he was the one who rebuilt the old castle you can see over there. So he did a lot of things for Württemberg. Yes, that's what I can tell you about him.
In Heidelberg, the state name is Baden, but now we are in Stuttgart. The name here is for the state is Württemberg, but all is now together, and the name is Baden-Württemberg. It's one of the biggest states in Germany, beside Bavaria.
Oh, a small thing. During the time where Baden and Württemberg was separated, I have to say that Württemberg was kingdom and Baden only dukedom. That's important. But this palace was built in the 18th century. Yeah. And it was for representation for the king. But the king didn't live here. The king had his own house. It's about 10 minutes far from here. So it's only for representation. And today they use also for representation. The politicians are coming here, and for special events. And but the parliament isn't here. The parliament is far over there, also about 10 minutes from here. Yeah. The parliament of Württemberg, Baden-Württemberg. Yeah. Not of Württemberg. We don't forget the Baden. Small joke.
Just take closer look.
Close near the train station and his hotel he stood. So when if he walked around this area, he saw this monument. And this monument is exactly the same monument as they built it during that time. They didn't rebuild it, or it's exactly the same. This building is the old castle of Stuttgart. It's a real castle. In ancient time, it was a castle with water around, built in the, I think it traced back to the 12th century, 11th, 12th century, like this. During that time, Stuttgart was not capital and was not so important. The important city was Bad Cannstatt, about 2-3 kilometers from here, far from here. Yeah. Well, yes. Okay. Okay. So let us go inside the castle and welcome the Duke of Stuttgart. fellow knight. Here you can see the first Duke of Württemberg, of the Dukedom of Württemberg. He was made as Duke by Kaiser Maximilian, German Emperor, in I think 1451, like this. Yeah, I'm not sure, but take a picture over there, and then you can prove it. Yes, his name is Eberhard im Bart. It could be translate Eberhard the beer, Bart beer. Is it correct? Beer? Yeah. Yes, that's what I can tell you about him. And he built this castle, of course. He built this one. Yeah. Maybe something interesting about the name of Stuttgart. The name of Stuttgart means it comes from Stuttengarten, and if we translate Stuttengarten, it means a garden of the horse. This is the reason why the coat of arms of Stuttgart presents a horse on yellow ground, a black horse on yellow ground. I welcome you at Schillerplatz, my fellow knights.
Tell us something about Schiller.
About Schiller?
Yep.
Schiller's Glocke. Yeah, Schiller's Glocke. Yeah, Schiller Glocke. But he wasn't born here in Stuttgart, Marbach, glaube ich. Yeah, he was born in Marbach, a town far from here. Wie weit ist Marbach? Eine halbe Stunde? Half hour far away, Marbach. Marbach is very known for his horses. So the horses went from Stuttgart to Marbach.
What is so special about Schiller?
Schiller? Oh, he was poem. One of the greatest poem we have in Germany. Poem, sag mal Poem. Yeah?
Poet.
Schiller's poet, right? Schiller's Glocke. And let me see. Schiller. No, der war vor Rizal, vor seiner Zeit.
Jawohl,
Ja,
ist ja vorhin genannt, ja, weil Wilhelm Tell, ja. He wrote
Wilhelm Tell, yes.
Yeah, the Swiss story.
Yeah. We brought the Swiss culture. Yeah.
That was the same tale that was translated by Dr. Rizal.
Yes, it was translated.
Oh ja, genau, richtig. Er hat doch die deutsche Sprache gelernt. Yeah. José Rizal learned the German language by a poem of Schiller. That's right. Yeah, Schiller's Glocke. Yeah. The Bell of Schiller.
No.
Schiller, nee.
Wilhelm Tell.
Wilhelm Tell? War das
Yes.
Wilhelm Tell?
Yes.
Nicht Schiller's Glocke? Wilhelm?
No.
Ah, Wilhelm Tell. Okay. Yes. I'm also learning.
Pastor Ullmann teach him from the book Wilhelm Tell how to learn the German language. And this Wilhelm Tell is very difficult.
Oh yeah.
It's very difficult to read also for us Germans. But José Rizal can do it and he liked it, so later on he translated it in his language.
Yeah. Rizal showed us German how to read Wilhelm Tell.